tápame con tu rebozo que ya me muero de frío. Mariquita se llamaba la que vive junto al río. Tápame con tu rebozo que ya me muero de frío. Mariquita se llamaba la que vive junto al río. Tápame con tu rebozo que ya me muero de frío. Mariquita se llamaba la que vive junto al río. Tápame con tu rebozo que ya me muero de frío. Mariquita se llamaba.
Thank you very much. Everybody's going to have that song in their head all night long. All right, please remain standing for the presentation of the flags. Oops, there we go. All right, if I can please have Giselle, Aubrey, Riley Fernandez, and Leah Lopez, please, to the stage. Giselle Aubrey, Riley Fernandez, and Leah Lopez will be performing the national anthem. Please remain standing and remove your hats.
Nuestro himno nacional será presentado por Giselle Aubrey, Riley Fernández y Leah López. Si se pueden permanecer de pie y remover cualquier sombrero.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the free?
Thank you very much, ladies. You may be seated.
Pueden tomar asiento.
My name is Catherine Gunnels. I am one of the assistant principals here at Pueblo High School. I will be the master of ceremonies for this evening, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Miss Andrea Vasquez Mata. It is an honor and a privilege to be here with you tonight on this very special evening.
Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Andrea Vázquez Mata y soy una de las trabajadoras sociales de la escuela. Esta noche seré la presentadora de nuestra graduación junto con nuestra subdirectora, la señora Catherine Gunnels. Es un honor y privilegio estar con todos ustedes esta noche tan especial.
Please welcome to the microphone Mr. Rosenhauser, principal of Pueblo High School, to share a few words of advice for the class of 2022. Don't forget, Mr. R, that Anissa told you to keep it short.
Y démosle una bienvenida al señor Rosenhauser, el director de nuestra preparatoria Pueblo High School. Él compartirá algunas palabras con nuestra clase del 2022.
Woo-wee. I am hot, I am sweaty, and I am crazy nervous. But you know what? I'm relieved because there's not going to be another senior ditch day party at my house when I'm at work. Who does that? I don't think you're supposed to hear that. I forgot my boss is here. So, yes, that is true. I was told by the senior class president that I was permitted only a few words. She said, "Hey, Principal R, cut your speech short so I can speak." Go figure. Parties, now this, I don't know what's going on. So I told her, like I told so many of you over the course of 4 years, I got you. As we talked about inside, I would like to start with a standing ovation. So, students, can you please stand and give your families, your parents, a standing ovation for all the hard work and all the dedication that they gave you. Please stay standing. Parents, it's your turn. Families, it's your turn. Please stand and give your child, your nephew, your cousin a standing ovation for all of their hard work. Please stay standing. And last but not least, can we all give a standing ovation for my loved assistant principal, Miss Catherine Gunnels, who has accepted another job. She has given her heart and soul to this school for 20 plus years. Please, a round of applause and a standing ovation. Thank you, Catherine. We love you. Please be seated. 322 graduates sit before you today. Exactly. It is the second largest class in a decade. And after June, it will be the largest class in nearly 20 years. Great job, seniors. Great job, graduates. I want this to serve as the baseline, the expectation for Pueblo to come. We will pursue excellence every year, and thank you for being the starters of that. Congratulations. Class of 2022, I wish you all the best of luck, and remember a few things. I will always be your principal. I will always be your biggest fan. And last but not least, once a warrior, always a warrior. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenhauser. If I can please call Esmeralda Peña Moreno to the stage, please. Thank you. She's coming up. We are very happy to have with us tonight two very special guests. Please welcome Ms. Adelita Grijalva. She is a member of the Pima County Board of Supervisors and the TUSD Governing Board, and a proud Pueblo warrior herself.
Demos la bienvenida a una de nuestras invitadas muy especiales esta noche, la señorita Adelita Grijalva. de la Junta de Supervisores del Condado Pima y presidenta de la mesa directiva de nuestro distrito y es una graduada de Pueblo. Démosle la bienvenida.
We are also joined tonight by Mr. Mark Alvarez, the Assistant Superintendent of the Santa Cruz Region and also a proud warrior.
También esta noche nos acompaña el señor Mark Álvarez. Él es asistente superintendente de la región Santa Cruz y también un graduado de Pueblo.
Now I'm going to invite Ms. Grijalva to share a few words with our warrior family.
Y ahora invitamos a la señorita Grijalva a compartir algunas palabras con nuestros graduados.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the TUSD Governing Board and Pima County, I want to extend my sincerest congratulations to the class of 2020. De parte de TUSD, la mesa directiva y el condado Pima, felicidades a clase de 2022. As a proud Pueblo alumni, class of 89, I want to say that it is my honor and privilege to be here. You know, you guys are going to get a lot of advice this evening. One of the things that I hope you hear is that we are all here to celebrate you. We're here to celebrate your accomplishments. We're here to celebrate your tenacity, your resilience, your dedication, and perseverance. But this success is, we celebrate it with you as part of your community, because we want to make sure that you hear from us that this celebration, we want to be a part of it too. This celebration includes your parents, nanas, tatas, tias, tios, teachers, admin, coaches, custodial staff, food service, monitors. Everyone here is here to celebrate you. Normally, I give a shout out to students, but I am so fortunate. I know a lot of you and have been able to see you matriculate through your school. So I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to give a shout out to those teachers that have inspired me and I'm sure have inspired you as well. You have a teacher here, Lucero Ramirez, that earned her master's degree while she was teaching full-time here in Pueblo. You have Ernesto Somoza, who, in addition to his job full-time here, is writing grants for the bike club, for technology, and just kind of hustling all the time to try to get resources here to your Pueblo Warriors. And Johnny Contreras is the director here with Mariachi Aslan. They are the 8-time Tucson International Mariachi Conference champions, and he is at every single event always. So I am inspired by the educators that have been around you. When I was growing up, my nana would say, "No te olvides que naciste con un nopal en la frente." Literally translated, it means you were born with a cactus on your head. But what it really means is to not forget where you come from, who you are, and what you bring to the table. I am the youngest Latina ever elected to the TUSD Governing Board, the first Latina elected to the Board of Supervisors, and I am a very proud Pueblo warrior, and I can't tell you how many times I had to hear, do you have to speak with that accent? And now when anyone tells me that, I'm like, heck yeah, I do. I am proud of it. You know, I am the beneficiary of many people that open doors for me. You all are opening doors for generations to come, and you're gonna kick down some other ones that aren't open. I am so looking forward to all of the things that we hear about this amazing class, because in a little bit, you're gonna be an alumni like me. And we all take care of each other, because once a warrior, you're always a warrior. Felicidades and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Grijalva. All right, next we have a very special performance by one of our very own seniors, Ms. Esmeralda Peña Moreno. She's going to be playing an original composition titled Garden of Memories.
Muchas gracias, señorita Grijalva. Ahora tenemos una presentación muy especial de Esmeralda Peña Moreno. Ella va a tocar una composición original llamada Jardín de Memorias.
Beautiful. At this time, I would like to invite the class of 2022 sponsors, Ms. Lindsay Brown and Mr. Kyle Shreve, to the stage, along with the Pueblo High School class of 2022 officers.
En este momento le damos la bienvenida a los patrocinadores de la clase 2022, la señorita Lindsay Brown y el señor Kyle Shreve, junto con los estudiantes de la clase oficial de 2022.
The class of 2022 would like to take a moment to honor and thank their class sponsors for seeing them through the last 4 years and tell you a little bit.
Acompañarlos estos 4 años.
Okay, take it away.
Hello everyone, bienvenidos. Thank you all for attending tonight. My name is Jasbel Robles and I am the senior class vice president. Tonight my officers and I will have the privilege to present our very own Pueblo High School and our senior class sponsors Kyle Shreve and Lindsay Brown their gift. First off, we want to thank you both from the very bottom of our hearts for helping us with so much throughout our high school years to now, regarding Mr. Shreve having his first child this year and Ms. Brown working on her master's degree. You both still managed to show your support towards our class. To show our appreciation, our senior class will present you significant shadow boxes and to Pueblo High School. Thank you for the 4 years. Tonight we will give you new benches and flowers planted onto the Rose Garden for this upcoming August. Thank you.
All right, and now since Mr. R did keep it short, we have a few words from the senior class president, Anita Ramirez.
Hi. Okay. As we reach this milestone in celebrating this moment, I want to acknowledge the parents that won't unfortunately get this moment with their children. I ask for all of us to take a moment of silence for the 19 kids and 2 teachers that lost their lives due to the recent event in Texas. Okay. Well, hello, I'm Anita Ramirez. I'm the class president of this class 2022. Hi, besties. Okay. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and staff. Thank you for all being here today on the most memorable day of our high school career. After years of rushing to become adults, we are finally here, surrounded by friends and family. Now stepping back, we can only focus on the small everyday events that are just now memories. These last few weeks, without even realizing it, we were having some of our last walks to class together, our last few classes knowing everyone in the same room as us, and eventually today, our last time ever being in the same school as all our peers together. As we all know, we didn't have a so-called regular school year. Although COVID took a decent amount of our high school experience, we still ended up having our last Friday night lights, spirit weeks, spirit assemblies, and most important, our harmless but creative senior prank, something that most of us were looking forward to. Now, today I'm going to talk about dancing. Now, I'm no good dancer or a dancer, period. But you've probably seen me dancing in my room without a care in the world with the caption of dance like nobody's watching, because they're probably not. However, I know that at one point or another of us, including me, have stopped dancing for the fear that someone is watching with judgmental eyes. Some of us have considered quitting something we love after a bad day. Some of us have questioned our worth based on a comment or grade. In this moment, many of us feel lost or worried to leave our family and start this new chapter in our life. But something I've noticed is that after moments like these, they always get followed by bigger and better things if we choose them to. I want all of you to look back on all the moments you felt lost, and now I want you to think of the great moments that followed. If you can't think of any, look around you. Feel the joy and pride of sitting here in this room among the accomplished, and then remind yourself that you are one of them. Whether you realize it or not, you choose to persevere, and now you're here. We're all here. Now, we walk across the stage, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm considering dancing across it. This is a reminder that for the rest of your life, you have a choice. You can choose to stop dancing and worry about what others think of you. You can even decide to watch, sit there, and judge those who are dancing. I'll say it again. You can be the fearful or judgmental, if you choose to. My advice to you this evening is that instead you choose to be kind, fearless, optimistic. Choose to persevere through the difficult times and through the tears you've shed, just as you've done these past 4 years, so you can look forward to walking across the next stage in life. And I'm not talking about the next stages of college graduation. I'm talking about the little milestones or big milestones in life. Things as little as to dancing in your room after a bad day or on the street on a rainy day. Things like including the wholesome feeling of writing positive affirmations on our bathroom walls for strangers to read. By the way, thank you for whoever wrote those, because you were positive thoughts brightening someone's bad day. Now moving forward, seniors, we live in a world where we need to not only embrace change, growth, and adapt from the sidelines, but foster it. You are the catalyst for your voice, you are the catalyst for change or empathy, for compassion, but mostly for understanding. At the end of the day, there is nothing stopping you from using your voice. There are no rules on how to adapt, how to grow, how to excel, how to take a stand. Nothing is stopping you except willpower to overcome your fears and become heard. Now, before I walk off the stage, lastly, I want to share a quote that has stuck with me throughout high school. It has honestly changed my perspective on life, and it was said by one of the most creative and influential men of our time. As the poet and philosopher, Mr. Worldwide once said, "Every day above ground is a great day, remember that. Congratulations of class 2022, you did it."
Thank you very much. Let's give them another big round of applause. They worked very hard for you this year. This is your class of 2022. Class officers and student body president. All right, while we're waiting for them to leave the stage, can I please call Marla Terminal and Carlos Lafon Moreno to the stage, please? First up, we are going to be hearing from Marla Terminal. She has a few words that she would like to share with us tonight. So, Ms. Terminal, you can go ahead and take the podium as soon as Mrs. Vasquez Mata is finished.
Ahora tendremos a Marla Terminel. Ella va a compartir un mensaje que tiene con todos nosotros.
Thank you, Ms. Gunnels and Ms. Vasquez. My name is Marla Terminel, and it is an honor to be speaking for Pueblo's class of 2022 today. It is impossible to fold a piece of paper in half more than 7 times. In 3rd grade, my class tested this theory with sheets of construction paper. My teacher promised us that if someone could fold the piece of paper an 8th time, she would buy pizza for the class. The first few folds were easy, but with each doubling the height of the paper, something that seemed so achievable grew to be something that was never possible. And there dwindled the confidence of 24 8-year-olds who could never defy physics. Still, every time we failed, all it took was unfolds. 3, 2, 1, try again. This childish persistence was not enough at the time, but still, we rise. This memory resurfaced not long ago while my peers were receiving college acceptance letters. While some were satisfied getting to Ivy League schools or community college, there are others who will take the route of work, military, or taking their well-deserved rest. But still, everyone has felt a degree of unsatisfaction. Everyone has had their lost or rejected opportunities, but these will not define you or your potential. A number does not define your unique set of skills or opportunities. Whether you are graduating first or last in the class, all of you will be walking away with that same diploma. Take this as your fresh start and use it to do whatever you can. You are enough. You still have potential. This is a lesson learned through trial and error. We all have the people around us who have been a constant support. I have my own who have taught me these lessons. As much as I am grateful for my parents who raised me and helped me grow from that shy, awkward, and terrified little girl to a not as shy, slightly less awkward, and still terrified adult, there are my peers and their school staff, who I wish I had the time to individually thank on this stage and explain why they are special to me, but I don't, so I will do that later. Expect a text from me. There's a quote I would like to share from one of the most kind and generous souls I have ever met. The only person you could compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Thank you, Mr. Hawkes. While you should never dwell over your opportunities that were never meant to be, you could use these losses to grow and better yourself. One thing I would like you all to take from this lengthy series of anecdotes is never say goodbye, because this is not goodbye, no matter how far or close you land. Instead, say hello. Say hello to a new beginning. Say hello to new opportunities. And say hello to each other. Because through global pandemic, witnessing systemic failure for years, and Mr. Santa Cruz's A-Push class, we as a group will forever be the most resilient class to date. And that paper that refused to fold into 8 pieces, well, it will actually someday find its purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marla. Next up, we have Carlos Lafond Moreno, another proud class of 2022 warrior.
Y ahora tenemos a Carlos Lafond Moreno, otro guerrero de la clase de 2022.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Es mi indescriptible privilegio el poder dirigirme a ustedes, gran congreso de vencedores, este día donde el principio por fin llega a su fin. Hoy que finalmente nos enfrentamos a la realidad de que el tiempo pasa más rápido de lo que uno se percata, hoy que nos encontramos a un paso de alcanzar la llave del éxito, independientemente de la forma en la que éste se vea en los ojos de cada uno de nosotros. Frente a nosotros, compañeros y compañeras, tenemos desafíos de magnitudes nunca antes vistas este siglo 2021. A medida que las crecientes contiendas y divisiones entre la gente de nuestro país, ya sean de raíz política, social, religiosa o de cualquier infinidad de factores que a nosotros como humanos nos definen, sigan aumentando, crecerán igualmente en severidad las cruces que tendremos que cargar y su peso heredaremos a nuestros hijos y a sus hijas y a los hijos de sus hijos. Vemos mucho dolor últimamente y estos últimos años parece que es todo lo que hay y por buen motivo. Hay muchas cosas malas en nuestro país, en el mundo, en nuestra sociedad. Pero nos hemos tomado la libertad de pensar de quién es la culpa, quiénes son los responsables de toda la miseria que ocurre en nuestro mundo. ¿Un político? ¿Un administrador? ¿Nosotros mismos? Es difícil encontrar la distinción entre la culpabilidad y todo aquello a lo que nosotros aspiramos, mas olvidamos mediante el paso del tiempo. Sin embargo, amigos y amigas, próximamente, y hoy, empezando hoy de hecho, tenemos la oportunidad de librar al mundo de todas aquellas penitencias de épocas pasadas con una habilidad que no se ha visto antes en la historia de la humanidad. Ninguna clase de estos años pasados y ninguna antes habiendo existido tiene las herramientas necesarias para alcanzar todo aquello que nos proponemos. Tenemos en nuestra modernidad más acceso al libre albedrío que cualquier otra década pasada. Sin embargo, estas libertades conllevan enormes responsabilidades a nuestras comunidades, nuestras familias y nosotros mismos. A pesar de todos los dilemas con los que encargan nuestros contemporáneos, tenemos todavía nuestra habilidad de formar nuestro raciocinio con base en la tolerancia, el amor y la diversidad. Y con esto les digo, hermanos y hermanas, tenemos la decisión de hacer de nuestra estadía en este mundo moderno una más próspera. La decisión de vivir amando vivir de buscar el brillante horizonte en las noches de duelo, de nunca rendirnos y de perseverar. Que todas las puertas del mundo se abran frente a nosotros, que todos los muros caigan ante nosotros, que cada obstáculo que alcancemos sea un obstáculo derrocado. Y como alguna vez un gran poeta mexicano escribió, hay que dormir con los ojos abiertos, hay que soñar con las manos, soñemos sueños activos de río buscando su cauce, sueños de sol soñando sus mundos. Hay que soñar en voz alta y cantar hasta que el canto eche raíces. Siempre sigamos a la vanguardia, hacia el futuro, siempre alzándonos a la victoria. Hoy y mañana les recuerdo a todos mis amigos, a todos ustedes presentes, seamos guerreros y vencedores. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Carlos and Marla. You can go ahead and return to your seats. It's getting very close now to the moment that we've all been waiting for, but before we get to that, I'm going to ask Ms. Remmel to please come to the stage. Ms. Remmel is our National Honor Society sponsor and English teacher extraordinaire here at Pueblo High School. She is going to be announcing the top 25 in reverse order. When she calls your name, what I want you to go ahead and do is you are going to start lining up on this side of the stage, okay? So you're going to line up on the right and move to the left, okay?
Ya estamos muy pronto por llegar al momento que todos estábamos esperando, pero primero vamos a tener a la señora Remmel. Ella es la maestra de inglés de aquí de nuestra escuela y también la patrocinadora de nuestra sociedad de honor. Ella va a presentar a los estudiantes que tienen el promedio más alto, que son los top 25 en orden reversa.
Good evening, everybody. I have the honor and privilege of announcing the top 25. So we will begin. Number 25, Isabel Ariana Corrales. Okay. Number 24, Anita Marie Ramirez. Number 23, Angelina Soleil Martinez. Number 22, Giselle Paris Aubrey. Number 21, Cesar Fierro. Number 20, Adriana Marie Grijalva. (19) Hernan Romero. (18) Michael Gomez. We had two Pueblo Warriors tie for 16. The first is Esther Alicia Flores. And also Isaac Rangel. We also had two Warriors tie for 14. Juan Pablo Morales Villalobos. And the other is Adalena Ekiwa Achoya. (13) Luis Carlos Morales Villalobos. Number 12, Jasmine Jazz Gomez. Number 11, Leah Giselle Lopez. And now the top 10. Number 10, Nayeli Paredes Gaxiola. Number 9, Araceli Arredondo. Number 8, Aaron Salazar. Number 7, Riley Renee Fernandez. Number 6, Fabian Maldonado. Number 5, Javier Jose Carrasco. Number 4, David Anthony Cañas. Number 3, Karime Medina Castillo. The class of 2022 Pueblo High School salutatorian is Antonio Luis Vega. And the class of 22 valedictorian is Trisha T. Dang.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rimmel. All right, guys, you can go ahead and return to your seats in that order with Trisha over there. Okay, so Trisha, you'll take the first seat. Everybody else will go in line. Alberto, can you assist Javi with moving a chair? Thank you. All right, very, very close. It is my honor and privilege right now to introduce Pueblo High School class of 2022 salutatorian Antonio Vega. Antonio has a few words for us tonight. Mr. Vega, the podium is yours.
Es nuestro honor y privilegio introducir al estudiante en segundo lugar de nuestra escuela Pueblo High School de la clase 2022, Antonio Vega.
Thank you. Liosin Chimaniabu, Kechemalea, Inepo Antonio Vega Teac. Bienvenidos a todos. Good evening, everyone. My name is Antonio Vega, and it is an honor to be standing here before you as your salutatorian. First, I'd like to thank family, friends, faculty, and staff for being here on this very special day. Without all of you that are in this stadium today, who have supported us throughout our lives, we would not be here today. Thank you so much for your hard work. I'd also like to thank my family, especially my mom and dad, who have inspired and supported me from the beginning. From the many car rides for student council to the endless rants about who knows what, I am extremely grateful. Now to the class of 2022. Congratulations! We did it! Now that's the most emotion you're going to get out of me for tonight. After 12 long and sometimes dreadful years, we are sitting down in our caps and gowns, ready to take on what the world has to offer us. But before we move on to this next chapter of our lives, let's reflect on what it means to be sitting here today. Back in 8th grade, yeah, way back then, I knew Pueblo was the school for me. My whole family went here. My tatas, nanas, tias, tios, cousins, parents, brothers and sisters, everyone, except my mom who went to Sunnyside, but we don't talk about that. So I knew what Pueblo was, despite all its negative stereotypes. But whenever my friends would ask me where I would be going for high school, I said Pueblo. And they would always give me a look. And they'd ask why, with a demeaning tone. At the time, I didn't understand the stigma Pueblo had. It was the only school I ever knew. But I saw the strength of its community, the beauty of its culture, and the passionate support of its faculty and staff. and that was more than enough for me. So, spoiler alert, I came to Pueblo High School, and I didn't regret it. I met some of the most talented athletes, singers, musicians, artists, filmmakers, photographers, and even barbers. I also met some of the most hardworking and intelligent students, some of the most passionate teachers, and some of the worst drivers. Anita, you made high school an experience, one to never forget, and I was having the best time, but then the pandemic hit. I know the words pandemic, COVID-19, coronavirus, and especially Zoom are ingrained into our minds by this point, and we are more than tired of hearing them. But the pandemic is such a significant part of our lives that we must not, that it cannot go unnoticed. We all faced our own battles during COVID, whether that was struggling with school, mental health, eviction, job loss, death of a loved one, or anything else. It was a rough time. But take a look around you. We are here, moments before we are about to fully graduate. Despite the stereotypes they had on Pueblo, despite the pandemic that affected all of us, we are going to graduate. That's what sitting here today means. It is a testament to our character as students. It is a testament to the greatness of this school. But most of all, it is a testament to the resiliency of this community. Now, as we go out into this large world, whether that's the East Coast, the West Coast, somewhere in the middle, or staying in Tucson, there is much to learn and to be exposed to. There are so many new people to meet, people who have many different backgrounds and cultures. But as we go out into this world of adulthood, it is important to not forget where we come from. When someone asks you in the future, where did you go to high school? Say Pueblo with pride. Because acknowledging our origins represents the resiliency and beauty of our people. And that beauty must be shared with this world, because too often the voices of our community, the voices of minorities such as Latinos, Native Americans, African Americans, Asian Americans, and many more are overlooked. So it is important to establish a presence, and not just any presence. It is important to establish the presence of our people, because despite the horrific history of our heritage, we are still here, and we are here succeeding and excelling. That's why I greeted you all in Yaqui. It's the small things that establish a presence. So now, because I have to tie this up with the class motto, think of the phoenix rising from its ashes and burning brighter than ever. Let us rise from the ashes of our past, the ashes of the pandemic, and burn brightly with the rays of our resiliency and the rays of our unique identity. This identity doesn't just have to be culture, it can be anything. So be proud and burn brightly for the world to see how amazing and special each and one of you are. Anything can be thrown at us, but still we will rise. We will continue to succeed because we are warriors. And so I have one more statement to make, and let it be from my heart. It has been an honor and pleasure to be with each and every one of you, to meet you, to be friends with you, and to be your president for these past 3 years. You are all special, and whether you may not know it, you all have made an impact on me, and it hurts my heart to say goodbye to all of you. So, please keep in touch. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much, Antonio. Next, we are going to hear from our Pueblo High School class of 2022 valedictorian, Miss Trisha Dang.
Y ahora invitamos al escenario a la estudiante en primer lugar, Trisha Dang.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all have had a well day today. Primarily, I would like to thank the Pueblo staff, as well as all the families that are gathered today, and the class of 2022 for keeping me entertained this whole year. So let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. So initially, I wasn't planning on writing a speech. I thought there was too much that had happened in the last 18 years for me to sum it up within 5 minutes and talk about a moral lesson for us to all just forget in 10 minutes. But I thought, why not follow tradition for once? Because after all, it is the end of a big stage of our lives as well as the beginning of a new one. And so I typed up a speech at 12 a.m. and then I sent in my speech at 1 a.m. to Ms. Ganos. So I'm really bad at procrastinating. And to be honest, one of my friends had offered to write me a speech. And I was gonna use it and end with credits to, and then put his name in there. But I decided to write the speech myself in honor of the class of 2022. So while considering what's right for my speech, I thought of what I could talk about up here to sound mature to all of you. And I couldn't really think of anything but the advice that the people I'd grown up with had given me within the last few years of my life as I grew up. So I'd like to share that with you all today. Okay. So first, I would like to start with a quote from Master Ugwe, and it goes, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, that's why it's called the present." Alright, so if many of you guys are like me, you ponder to yourself a lot, and you space out, and you think about the past, and you think about the future. And you rarely live in the moment. And when I think about the past, I sometimes think of sad things, and I sometimes can't let things go. And when I think about the future, I worry about something that hasn't even happened. And I never live in the moment. But I'd like to stress what Master Ube was trying to teach us, and I'd like to tell you all to live in the moment today, because no matter what, you can't change the past, and you can't read the future. So you might as well live in the moment right now and enjoy it. And as one of my friends had told me, I'd like you all to romanticize the happy moments. Don't focus on the sad times. Just emphasize the happy moments when you think of your life. And when you do that, your life will be happy too. And that way you'll live a happy life and a fulfilled life with no regrets. Now, on the topic of regrets, frankly speaking, I don't regret being valedictorian. There are a lot of things I wish I'd done though. Like, I almost never attended school activities, and I wasn't planning on attending my own graduation either, unless my family had forced me to. And here I am. And I almost never initiated a conversation with someone who wasn't a teacher, and I never spent enough time with my loved ones, who are over there in that corner. And I'm not saying that I wished I'd spent my time playing, like hanging out with those people, or spent my time doing those things over studying, but I'm saying that I wish I'd done it all instead of being obsessed with just the half of it. So in the grand scheme of things, I'd like to advise that everyone here hold on to the things you treasure, because you never know what you have until you lose it. Relationships aren't a given. They're an opportunity, a chance, and a gift. And I want everyone here to embrace it, because second chances aren't always given to everyone. Alright, now on the topic of post-graduation. I'd like to request that everyone here sitting in front of me do what they truly love and feel passionate about. Because that's the path not only to success, but to happiness as well. So don't force yourself to follow a career path to make money or to make someone else happy. Rather, do what you love, and if you're like me and you can't choose, then try out a little bit of different things, get a taste for it, and find what you really like. Because in the end, your job is who you're going to be spending the majority of your time with, so why not devote yourself and your time to the one you love? I recall pondering what the ideal student was like, and it wasn't something that most of you guys would think. It wasn't a student who studied well, or had good memorization, or was on time to class every day. And although that is what a lot of teachers would answer, what I thought was the ideal student was a student who loved what they did and did what they loved. Someone who's passionate about what they do and goes relentlessly at it is the ideal student in my head. And when you truly love something, going to work doesn't seem like a chore anymore, but it feels like the highlight of your day. And that's how school became for me, and that's why I didn't see things like homework or tests or studying as a chore. I saw it as an opportunity to learn because I liked it. So, like many teachers and coaches may say, the work off the court and the work outside of the classroom is what counts. Everyone can do the work in class, and everyone can put in the work on the court. But the people who truly excel, they love what they do, and they put in the work when everyone else isn't looking. So just like how some of you can do things like play sports or video games for hours because you love it and you never get tired of it, I'd like to request that everyone here do the same for your future and find what you truly love and pursue it. because it'll also save you time and money since we're all almost 18 and our parents can legally kick us out and make us all homeless. So, Sinchik Mamnamar, and congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trisha. All right, we're going to take a moment before we get to the actual presentation of diplomas. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the special accomplishments of a group of students here. So the first group of students that I'd like to recognize are the students who have received the 2022 Arizona Seal of Biliteracy on their diploma. This is a very challenging endeavor, and they've worked very hard, and what it means is that they are both fully proficient in English and in Spanish. All right, so when I call your name, if you could please stand and remain standing and give us a big wave. First, I have Damaris Carmona Garcia, Adalene Equiwa Ochoa, Carlos Lefand Moreno, Crystal Martinez Corujillo, Juan Pablo Villalobos Morales, Luis Carlos Villalobos Morales, and Josue Valenzuela. Congratulations, thank you for your hard work. I'd like to also, and Karime, you know what, I'm very sorry, Karime Medina Castillo, sorry. All right, next up, I'd like to take a moment to recognize those students that have received the 2022 Arizona State Seal of Arts Proficiency, also on their diplomas. Ms. Giselle Aubry, David Cañez, Riley Fernandez, Ciara Johnson, Leah Lopez, and Raul Velasquez. They all received the seal in the area of music. All right, congratulations. You may now be seated. All right, it is that time. We are going to go ahead and begin the presentation of diplomas. We are going to start with the top 25. So, Dr. Tor, if I can invite you please to the stage.
Y ahora vamos a empezar con el momento más especial de esta noche. Y ahora tenemos a doctora Teresa Toro que viene al escenario.
It is time for us now to take a moment to recognize all of these beautiful, smart, handsome, and intelligent warriors. Dr. Toro, and Trisha, I'm going to have you come across and walk up that way, okay? So everybody just follow that way. Thank you.
Y ahora es el momento que vamos a reconocer a todos los estudiantes esta noche.
Trisha Dang. Antonio Vega. Karime Medina Castillo. David Anthony Cañez. Javier José Carrasco.
Fabián Maldonado. Riley René Fernández. Aren Salazar. Araceli Arredondo. Nayeli Paredes Gagiola. Leah Giselle Lopez. Jasmine Jazz Gomez. Luis Carlos Morales Villalobos. Adilene Equiwa Ochoa. Juan Pablo Morales Villalobos.
One more real quick.
Isaac Rangel. Esther Alicia Flores. Michael Gomez. Hernán Romero. Adriana Marie Grijalva. César Fierro. Giselle Paris Aubrey. Angelina Ramirez Martinez. Anitza Marie Ramirez. Isabel Ariana Corrales. Thank you very much, Dr. Toro. Next up, we have some faculty members who are going to be reading names. First up, I have up Miss Bernal. Savannah Alvarez. Juan Diego Amado. Ángel Gabriel Cándido Amezaga. Dominic Vargas Anaya. Luis Carlos Cruz Andrada. Marat Arias. Ángela Gaxiola Armenta. Isela Monique Aros. Angela Celaya Arredondo. Arredondo Celaya. Karina Miranda Arbayo. Thank you, Ms. Bernal. Now up, Mr. Vargas.
Justin Fernando Abarca. Zohar Abdallah Varela. Israel Jesús Acedo Martínez. Brian Acosta Romero. Ana Carolina Aguilar Jerez. Isaac Luis Ismael Aguirre. Alisa Monique Ahumada. Anabela Pearl Alemán. Jasmine Almazán Vega. Joel Almeida Jr.
Ana Cristina Beltrán. Ariana Lourdes Benítez. My son, mi niño, Andrés Ángel Bernal Marínez. Ángel Luis Vetters. Giancarlo Bonilla. Donovan Javier Barboa. Belle Wynn Brady. Beyonce Ruth Brown. Fabian Matthew Butemia. Beyonce Aaliyah Burruel.
Kayla Arroyo. Juan Carlos Valdenegro. Yaira Lisette Barcelo. Michael Ernesto Barraza Cota. Mireya Monet Barreras. Gael Barrios. Glenda Melanie Baum. Edgar Iván Salazar Vélez. Moisés David Becerril Valdenea. Anaiza Moniz Bell.
Rodolfo Andrés Castro. Angelina Ciso. Grecia Paulina Celaya Vázquez. Rebeca Celaya. María Guadalupe Chaidez. Alexa Guadalupe Chávez Valdés. Ryan Patrick Chumbler. Gorgeous Cipriano. Bianca Codina. Marcus Coleman. Mercedes Juret. Marisol Anabel Duarte. Jesús Emanuel Durán Mesa. Daniel Durán. Jacob Anthony Durazo. Nuri Bernal Elenes. Gabriela Monique Encinas. Stephanie Terán Encinas. Sergio Enríquez Vega. Brisa Escárcega Luna.
Luis Armando Calderón Martínez. Isabel Pamela Calvo. Miguel Ángel Campos. Derek Andrew Cancino. Carissa Faith Carvajal. Damaris Ariana Carmona García. Brianna Stephanie Salinas Carrasco. Luciana Casillas. Marco Aurelio Casillas. Adrián de Jesús Castro. Moses Telles Colores. Daniel Isaías Contreras. Leslie María Contreras. Gabriel René Corrales. Gaspar Cota. Jocelyn Antillón Curiel. Josephine Charlotte Dainhart. Micaiah Davis. Eloisa de la Cruz. Ayla Dweeb.
Adrián Torres Figueroa. Vianey Noeli Fimbres. Dominic Isaiah Flores Jr. Emmanuel Isaiah Flores. Gislen Alía Jacobo Flores. Julio César Fontes Jr. Eugenio Fraico III. Darián Camilo Fuentes. Giselle Amaris Fuentes.
Robert Espinosa Duarte Jr. Karime Anais Estil. Anitita Rita Farsana. Mariah Monique Fass. Alejandra Culpo Federico. Edgardo Federico Jr. Elías Dario González Ferran. Reina Elizabeth Pacheco. Benjamin Isaiah Fierro. Juan Manuel Fierros.
Reinaldo González Hernández. Jacqueline González Ochoa. Sorry, Jocelyn González Ochoa. Desiree René González. Dulzayara González. Eric Alan González. José Ricardo González. Mercedes Guadalupe González. Evelyn Parra Rodríguez. Mario Andrés Gutiérrez. Araya Dene Haynes.
Stephanie Gomez Jimenez. Daniel Garcia. Jenica Garcia. Celeste Torres Garcia. Juliana Gastelum. Leslie Gastelum. Carla Jacqueline Amarías Gómez. Emily Samantha Gómez. Ana Elena Gómez Torres. Luis Carlos Hernández González.
Braylene James. Destiny Morgan Rose Jure. Randall Jose Maria Jr. Fernanda Kempton. Carlos Roberto Lafón Moreno. Angélica Natalie Larios Vázquez. George Leaf Jr. Carlos Rey León Arellanes. Anisa Leivas.
Jose Elijah Hernandez. Carla Lisette Hernandez. Leslie Lisbeth Hernandez. Yesenia Alessandra Hernandez. Alexa Danae Miranda Herrera. Cipriano Alberto Herrera. Jesús Roberto Hinojosa. Soraya Paulina Gallego Hong. Alexis Gerardo Hoyos Hernández. Noeli Jael Hoyos.
Mari Elena Lucero. Marisa Monique Lucero. Serena Eve Luna. Jacqueline Marín Medina. Gabriel Nathaniel Maximus Marin Jr. Keiri Marin. Ruby Anaí Marin. Alicia Estefana Marquez. Giovanni Maron.
Leslie Paola Loera Reyes. Alexander Anthony Lopez Gutierrez. Jasmine Belén Lopez Ramirez. Elsa Daniela López Salazar. Diego Jesús López. Francisco Andrés López. Jesús López. Laurisa Mireya López. Santiago Damian López.
Adrian Ivan Mendivil. Gabriel Mendoza. Alicia Margarita Mercado. Christopher Lawrence Mills. Gladys Elena Miranda. Juan Carlos Miranda Jr. René Esmeralda Miranda. Vicente Jeremias Molina. Yahaira Monreal. Nubia Alejandra Montes Castillo. Oscar Martín Noperi. Kareli Noperi Morua. Xavier Noriega. Javier Núñez. Elizabeth Marie Olguín. Juan Orduño. Peter Michael Ortiz. Anthony Fernando Osuna. Kimberly K. Otero Espinosa.
Cristal Martínez Copetillo. Samuel Martinez Segura. Gabriela Altagracia Martinez. Isaac Martinez. Joel Miguel Martínez. Josiah Tata Martinez. Samantha Itzel Martinez. Camila Medina. Isaac Melgoza. Stephanie Mendez. César Andrés Montes. Nevea Daniel Montes. Tristan Marcus Montijo. Lisa Maria Morales Bonilla Figueroa. Erika Adamari Morales. Jose Angel Morales. Liana Morales. Viviana Malina Moreno. Alan Joaquin Murrieta Valenzuela. Liliana Marie Murrieta.
JP. Destiny Aqua Putlow. Louder. Isaiah Michael Poe. Lenise Michelle Polanco Herman. Jocelyn Cressida Ado Grijalva. Jacqueline Quijada. Anissa Amari Quintero. Jimmy B. Quintero Jr. Alondra Estefani Ramirez Jr. Giselle Miriam Ramirez.
Christopher Petch Denogen. Olivia Christine Padilla. Alaya Venice Payne. Venezia Grace Cardenas Parra. Antonio Noriega Patino. Antonio Othon Jaquez. Jesus E. Peña. Esmeralda Peña Moreno. Santiago Orlando Peralta. Camila Perez. Nurka Danitza Ramirez. Samantha Yasmin Ramirez. Yasmin Arlette Ramirez. Cielo Anaí Rangel. Natalie Reyes. Jose Manuel Resendiz. Manuel Francisco Rios. José Rivera. Yasbel Robles. Esmeralda Rodríguez Moreno.
So, Anika Yasina Lou Rodriguez. Crystal Rodriguez, aka BBC. Demarin Rodriguez. Jesus Adolfo Rodriguez. Jocelyn Trinity Rodriguez. Juan Enrique Rodriguez. Sandra Lorena Apolonia Rodriguez. Victor Leonardo Rodriguez. Samantha Liliana Rodriguez Ariana. David Eduardo Rojas Jr.
Jesus Daniel Romero. Sammy Roslenhausler. Alexandra Ruiz. Alfred Anthony Ruiz. Christina Marie Ruiz. Luis Sebastian Salazar. Penuel Fernando Salcido. Zari Ann Salet. Ashley Jacqueline Sanchez Jaime. Clarisa Dolores Sanchez. Manuel Humberto Sanchez. William Santos.
Rebeca Sepúlveda. Alina Mariah Sierra. Aislinn Silva Salazar. Alexis Silva. Christian Silva Garcia. Anissa Monique Solis. Marco Antonio Solis. Marla Rochelle Terminel. Luis Eliezer Torres Castro. Marlene Torres. Cintia Jocelyn Trujillo. Jaden Jason Norzagaray. Sergio Guillermo Orquides Jr. Yesenia Urquijo Moreno. Fernando Valencia Jr. Josué Ramón Valenzuela. Lisa Van Beckham. Marisa Inet Solis. Yamilet Samantha Sosa Alcaraz. Emily E. Sotelo. Adriana Marcela Soto. Ania Elizabeth Valencia Soto. Armando Francisco Soto. Liza Soto. Jaime Arcadio Suarez. Miguel Angel Tapia Elias. Elizabeth Tapia. Raquel Vasquez. Julian Dante Vaughn.
Valeria Vega. Mariah Nate Vieira Rodriguez. Vieri Jarek Villanueva. Vieri Caluvier Villanueva. Christopher Anthony Islava. Edgar Ruben Zayas. Jesus Zazueta. Aliyah Michelle Valenzuela. Samantha Shade Sanchez. Christopher Marquez. Serena Madrano. Bridget Brianna Valencia.
All right. Before we make things final, I'd like to go ahead and ask Mariachi Aslan for our final performance tonight. At Pueblo High School, we have a very long-standing tradition of the performing of Los Golondrinas for the graduating class as a final farewell. Mr. Contreras, take it away.
Y ahora, antes que el señor Rosenhauser oficialmente otorgue sus diplomas, vamos a invitar a Mariachi Aztlán por una presentación esta noche. Aquí en Pueblo tenemos una tradición que Mariachi Aztlán toca las golondrinas a nuestros graduados como una despedida.
Mariachi Atzlan for that beautiful performance. It certainly has been a wonderful night. In a moment, Mr. Rossenhauser is going to officially confer the diplomas, but before he does, I want to take a moment to say farewell. As Mr. Rossenhauser mentioned, I have accepted the interim principal position at Pister Middle School for the upcoming school year. I'm very proud to have been a warrior for the last 22 years, and I'm very happy that I will be able to continue to serve our community. Instead of wearing navy blue and Columbia blue, I'll be wearing red and black. This is not goodbye though, but rather hasta luego.
Gracias a Mr. Contreras y al Mariachi Atzlan por esa bonita canción. Esta ha sido una noche maravillosa y en un momento el señor Rossenhauser va oficialmente a otorgar los diplomas. Pero antes de eso, quiero tomar un momento y decir mis despedidas. Como algunos de ustedes saben, he aceptado la posición de subdirectora interina en la secundaria Pister para este nuevo ciclo escolar. Estoy muy orgullosa de ser una guerrera por los últimos 22 años y estoy muy contenta de poder continuar servir mi comunidad. Ahora, en vez de usar los colores azules, estaré usando el rojo y el negro. Esto no es un adiós, pero un hasta luego.
Mr. Rossenhauser, the class of 2022 awaits your proclamation.
Señor Rossenhauser, la clase del 2022.
Awaits your proclamation.
Señor Rossenhauser, la clase de 2022 espera su proclamación.
Are we all ready? All right. Graduates of the class of 2022, before we certify your graduation, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Please stand if you will attend Pueblo, Pima, or another two-year college. Please stand and stay standing. Please stand if you will attend a beauty school or another certification program. Please stand if you are going to directly enter the workforce. Please stand if you will attend the military. Please stand if you will attend a four-year college. Parents, community, and the governing board, I certify that each of these graduates are prepared for their next step. By the power vested in me by the Tucson Unified School District and governing board, Board of Policy, IKF, and the state of Arizona, I hereby certify that all members of the class of 2022 have met course requirements for graduation. Graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce everyone gathered here tonight to the official Pueblo High School graduating class of 2022.
Es nuestro honor y privilegio introducir a todos ustedes oficialmente a todos los graduados de esta clase 2022.
Brianna Salinas Carrasco, come to the stage. Your sister can invite you. if you can hear me, Kareli Loperi to the stage, please.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabbed you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this past and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still friends in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dancing on trial. For what it's worth, it is worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Jonathan Charduli, come to the stage, please. Jonathan Charduli. Gorgeous Cipriano, please come to the stage. Gorgeous Cipriano. Alicia Mercado, please come to the stage. Alicia Mercado. Elizabeth Holguin, please come to the stage. Elizabeth Holguin, please come to the stage.
Anthony Marquez. Anthony Marquez, please come to the stage.
Goya Ruiz. Goya Ruiz. There are people on the stage who want you desperately. Goya Ruiz, please come to the stage. Abram Rojas, if you can hear me. Abram Rojas, come to the stage, please. Destiny Poe, if you can hear me. Destiny Poe, please come to the stage. Jocelyn Coriel, if you can hear me, please come to the stage. Jocelyn Coriel, if you can hear me, please come to the stage. Luis and Kayla Sanchez, please come to the stage. Luis and Kayla Sanchez, please come to the stage. If you were looking for Goya, she's up here now. Goya is right over here. Renee, Gladys, Miranda, get up here. Come to the stage. Or no more cookies for you. Renee, Gladys, Miranda, please come to the stage. Eric Gonzalez, please come to the stage. Eric Gonzalez, if you can hear me, please come to the stage.
Marco Antonio Solis, to the stage, please. Marco Antonio Solis.
If you can hear me, please come to the stage. Valeria Vega.
Hector, can you go ahead and turn off one light, please? Can you turn off one set of lights? Hector, did you copy that? Hector, do you copy?
5 more minutes.
Hector, do you copy?
Hector, answer your radio.
Can you turn off one set of lights, please?
Alright, I'm in that one right now.
We'll do one and then we're going to do another one here in a bit, so just kind of hang out there, please.
Copy.
Oh no, somebody dropped it. Thank you.
Jenica Garcia.
Jenica Garcia. Jenica Garcia, if you can hear me, please come to the stage. Jenica Garcia.